Hello, I salute every one of you. This is Coach Njomi. I've come again with a very powerful one for all the GC students, all those who have written the GC and who are asking themselves questions on if I'm going to succeed, if I'm going to pass my GC exam, or if I'm going to fail. So today I want to talk about how to mark your own GC papers. Yes, you get me right. You can actually mark your own GC papers in your room. So actually there are some strategies and some things that you can do, and that's what I'm going to share with you today on how to effectively mark your own and determine the grades that you want to have, even though you have already written, whether you write well or you don't write well. These strategies work for everybody. So if you apply it as a GC student, I want to guarantee you that you're going to have results if you put these strategies to work. Then if you are new to my YouTube channel, make sure that you subscribe because every day I come with videos like this for you to show you motivation, how to make money online and how to be successful. Number one, the first and the most important thing to mark your own GC papers is to get into your room and practice what we call creative imagination. Now, what is imagination? Imagination is to think what you want it to become. Let's take, for example, that if you have, you close your eyes, you think that you are sucking maybe a lime juice, right, or grapes. You can feel the saliva fill your mouth. Why is this so? Because your imagination is so powerful that whatever you think, it becomes a reality. So what you have to do is to close your eyes, enter your closet, close your eyes and able to think yourself through your papers. See yourself having your papers in your hands and marking that papers your own self. Determine your grades that you want to have in those papers. Now, be sincere when you do this, practice this, right? Don't just give 100% to all the papers. No, determine the grades you want to have. Let's say I'm not good in maths, but I want to have a 50% or a 60%. You write it down, you mark your papers, and you write it down. And that you do everything in your imagination, meaning that you close your eyes, see yourself marking your papers, and giving the grades that you want to have in that subject. So this is very important for us to understand this because the subconscious mind is so powerful that whatever we think, it comes to pass. The subconscious mind make it to come to pass. So that's the first thing you have to do to mark your own papers in your room. Close your eyes. Do that consistently. Morning when you wake up from the bed, evening when you're going to sleep. It works. Now, the second thing you have to do to mark your own papers is that you have to be joyful. Now, after you have practiced creative imagination, you don't need to be sad, right? If you see yourself that you pass your GC and that you have this result, you'll be happy, right? So you have to practice happiness. You have to be joyful. So after you determine the grades that you want to have, you have marked your papers in your thoughts and have the grades. Now be happy that what you have done is really a reality. Now, the third point to mark your own papers is that you have to practice creative confession. Meaning that you need to confess that this is what I have. You need to say it out loud. This is what I have. These are my marks. This is my grade. These are my papers. You have to say it positively. Believe me that confessions are so powerful that whatsoever you say will come to pass. Remember, when you insult somebody, the person does not forget your words, right? Just as you will speak good upon the life of people, they don't forget it. That is how powerful your words are. Those who have left us, our beloveds who have died, who have left us, we always remember the words that they spoke to us. Words can stay with us forever. So confess positively on what you want to see and what you have done already in your thoughts. The fourth point to mark your own papers is that you need to have a billboard. What is a billboard? A billboard is something that you is a board where you write what you have marked in your thoughts and your imagination. So you can write, okay, geography 90%, history 60%, maths 50%, depending math 95%, 100%. So you have that in your billboard. So once you have that written down, what you have to do, you have to keep looking at this billboard every morning and every evening. That means when you get up from the bed and when you're going to sleep, take this billboard and look at your grades that you have given yourself, right? That you have marked and determined in your thoughts and your imagination. So now you have think about it, you have marked it in your thoughts, you now bring it physically by writing it on a billboard, right? So the billboard can be anything, it can be a piece of paper, it can be your phone, your notepad, but you just write that, you write the grades that you have determined in your thoughts or that you have given yourself in your thoughts. Now, the last and key point to be able to mark your own papers is that you should believe. Now you can do all of these things, but if you don't believe, it's impossible for you to achieve. Every great a man that I've lived, I've always tell us that believing is very powerful. What you believe, you bring it into reality. So you have to believe that the exercise you're doing is fruitful. You have to believe that you have actually had the grace that you have. You have to believe. Now, to intensify your belief and make your belief system more concrete, you have to do this consistently. Remember, what even if you tell yourself a lie for a long time, you will start believing that lie. So that is how powerful thoughts are and your belief system. So practice consistently what I have showed you and what I've told you in this video. And when you practice consistently, your belief system begins to expand. So now you start believing now that this is what there is a reality. This is my subject. This is what I'm going to have, and you are going to have the results that you want in your GCE. So this is what I had for you guys today. You can come back after the GCE is out to give a great testimony and share what this your experience of this video. So thank you very much. I'm Coach Njomi. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll come again with another powerful one. Thank you.